Awesome, Victor. And it looks like we are on our final question. So our final question is, what will you do to legalize cannabis and work with criminal justice reform at the federal level?
Thank you, Rocky. I appreciate that question. You know, we talked a little bit earlier today about diversification of our economy. And I think recreational cannabis and legalizing recreational cannabis is a priority for us to be able to achieve and to have new economies and to create new economic opportunities for the people of our state. We are a state that is primed to be a leader in cannabis because we have the perfect climate for it. We have the ability, it is a drought resistant crop. We have everything. We have the land, we have the space that we need. We have the innovation and the technology that we've been able to cultivate throughout the years, and we've been able to cultivate as we look at the development and the expansion of industrial hemp. And that's something that needs to be a priority, is getting a cannabis legislation that legalizes recreational cannabis at the federal level, but that also looks at including key social justice provisions within it, which includes the expungement of offenses for cannabis crimes. We need to make sure that we are very clear about the necessity to include those provisions when we're talking about cannabis legalization. Here's another thing that we need to include as we make sure that we are moving to legalize recreational cannabis, which again needs to be a priority and is a must, is making sure that in any piece of legislation, there are clear worker protections embedded within it to make sure that the dignity of employment within the cannabis industry is something that is not subpar, that we have the critical worker protections within this legislation. We need to make sure that we are also engaging in consultation with our sovereign nations so that they are not left out on any discussion of this magnitude specifically. But cannabis is something that our tribes and pueblos need to be invited to have a seat at the table in. It's the approach we took at the state level in 2019 when we, for the first time, was part of the administration that for the first time a governor put cannabis legalization on the call. I'm very excited, and I believe again that it must be a priority for us to legalize recreational cannabis because it is an economic opportunity unlike any other. Thank you.